What could be more powerful than a volcano? What if we told you there is something called a supervolcano? Yes, you heard it right, a supervolcano, a term that brings with it an image of grandeur and unfathomable power. These geological giants are not just your average volcanoes on steroids. Oh no, they are quite different. Let's break it down. Your typical volcano is like a soda bottle, shaking and building pressure until it finally pops, spewing out magma and ash. Now imagine a soda bottle the size of a city. That's a supervolcano. They are incredibly large, with eruptions that dwarf those of regular volcanoes. Take Yellowstone for instance. This well-known supervolcano has an eruption chamber large enough to fit the entire city of New York. Its power is immense, and its eruptions are cataclysmic events that can change the course of history. So, supervolcanoes are not just bigger volcanoes, but they are in a league of their own. Now that we know about the enormity of supervolcanoes, ever wondered how they are formed? Well, the birth of a supervolcano is not an event that happens overnight. It's a process that unfolds over hundreds of thousands, even millions of years. Supervolcanoes are born from the same processes that create regular volcanoes, but on a scale that's almost unimaginable. Let's picture the Earth's crust. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle made up of various pieces, which we call tectonic plates. These plates are always moving, albeit at a pace slower than the growth of your fingernails. But over time, these tiny shifts can have a huge impact. When one tectonic plate is forced beneath another in a process called subduction, things begin to heat up. The subducted plate starts to melt as it sinks into the Earth's hot mantle, creating a thick molten substance known as magma. This magma is lighter than the surrounding rock, causing it to rise towards the surface, creating pressure. This is where our regular volcanoes usually come in. The magma breaks through the Earth's crust, resulting in a volcanic eruption. But what about supervolcanoes? Well, sometimes the magma can't find its way to the surface. Instead, it pools and accumulates beneath the crust, creating a massive reservoir of molten rock. This magma chamber continues to grow, and over time, the pressure builds up. The surface above this vast magma chamber begins to bulge and swell, forming what we call a caldera. When the pressure becomes too much, the caldera erupts, releasing the pent-up magma in a cataclysmic explosion. This is the birth of a supervolcano, an eruption so powerful it can alter the climate and reshape the landscape on a global scale. The process is slow, and it's massive, taking place over geological timescales. But the result is one of the most awe-inspiring and terrifying natural phenomena our planet can produce. It's a fascinating process, isn't it? Nature never ceases to amaze us with its power and grandeur. So we understand what supervolcanoes are and how they are formed, but what happens when one erupts? Picture this, a colossal explosion, far surpassing the likes of any volcanic eruption we've experienced in recorded history. The release of a massive amount of ash, gas, and molten rock would be just the beginning. Ash clouds could blanket the sky, turning day into night and altering weather patterns globally. This ash, mixed with toxic gases, could potentially contaminate water sources and render large areas of land uninhabitable. The sheer volume of ejected material could lead to a phenomenon known as a volcanic winter. This is when the sun's rays are blocked, causing a significant drop in temperatures worldwide. This climatic shift could lead to widespread crop failure, food shortages, and potentially mass extinction. The global impact would be nothing short of catastrophic. The power of supervolcanoes is truly awe-inspiring and a little terrifying. As we wrap things up, it's important to remember that supervolcanoes, while fascinating, are not something we need to lose sleep over. Over the course of our exploration, we've delved into the mysterious power beneath the Earth's crust, the birth of these colossal geological formations, and the aftermath of their eruptions. We've learned that supervolcanoes are not just ordinary volcanoes, but rather, they are a testament to the immense force of nature. Their birth, characterized by the accumulation of vast amounts of magma over thousands of years, results in enormous calderas that are capable of producing super eruptions. But, while their potential for destruction is unparalleled, it's crucial to remember that these events are not frequent. The chances of a super eruption happening in our lifetime are extremely low. So, rest easy, and remember, our planet is an amazing place filled with wonders and mysteries, and supervolcanoes are just one of them.